everyone, Serena Bee here and welcome back to my channel. And today I have a tutorial for you guys. As you can see from my tray of goodies, we're gonna be making altered envelopes. These are all some vintage envelopes that I picked up. This one's actually already embossed that I had in my stash. I might want to use that one. These are the newest envelopes I recently picked up, and if you want to check out the haul, I'll link it below in a comment as well in the description box. So we're gonna be mostly altering these ones. So let me show you what I've got so far and then we'll get into the tutorial. So this is just an example. I found it in my stash while I was organizing this morning, and so this is just an example of altered envelopes. As you can see, this is the envelope I used, and so I just cut off the lid and it's like a pocket. And yeah, I think it's so pretty. I like the different textures. I like the vintage buttons I put on here, the little star, the inspiration for today, but we're gonna make them totally different. So here I have some random trims from my stash. This type of project is perfect to use your scraps, so that's what we're gonna be using a lot of today. So I have just some itty bitty ones here as well from my stash. So I just took a bunch of different styles of trims that I think I wanna use for this project. So I just have them all in here. Next, I'm going to show you my little tray of scraps. So here, as you can see, there's just a bunch of different things. There's some embellishments, but I'm going to mostly go here for all of the different scraps and decorative elements that I want to use. So here I just have some extra goodies. This is just some shiny paper that I embossed. I have some vintage wallpaper. This is my favorite gift wrap. And spoiler alert, I will be including some finally in an upcoming kit for my shop. And then these are just some Amity Bloom printables that I have that I might want to use for background. And I also do have some Amity Bloom scraps in here as well. So I also have some stamp sets here that I might want to use just to add some background detailing. So we have some Maggie Home stamps here. This is a Christmas stamp, but I thought I can use the stars for a background. So then I have some background stamps that I would use in my art journaling. And then these are some Melody Ross and Unity stamps. And I'm thinking I want to use this bird stamp right here. So I have this aside as well. And the adhesives for today, I'm going to be using the Tombow Mono Aqua Liquid Glue and the Tombow Mono Textile Liquid Glue for the fabrics. And then for the papers, I'm going to be using the Tombow Glue Stick and then the Mono Air permanent adhesive as well. So that's everything. Now let's get into it. So what do I want to work with first? I think I want to start with one of these newer envelopes that I recently picked up. They're not new, they're vintage, but they're newer to me. And I love the crinkle sound from the window here. That's so cool. So when I'm altering anything, envelopes, tags, typically I start with obviously the scraps, and I'm just gonna go through and pick out certain things that I might want to use. A few things, not all of it, but just to give me something to start with. Alright, so I narrowed it down to some scraps. So now it's just all about playing around and seeing what you like. So this part I probably will speed up because it's just, you know, trying to see what goes nice together. So I think for this one, I'm gonna seal the flap and then cut the top and make it into a pocket. So I'm gonna do that now. How this looks so far. Now I think what I'm going to do is add some finishing touches with some more scraps or some of the trims I have here. So after playing around with my trims, I've decided on this. I'm going to add this vintage cream lace behind the envelope, so it's going to peek from the front like this, like a little scallop. And then I want to put this little scrap. I really like this little piece here. On top of that, I'm going to add this sparkly gold flower vine kind of thing. So let's do that. And for this, I'm going to use the fabric textile glue from Tombow. the aqua glue for the lace because it's more open. It's gonna seep through, so this one kind of dries a little tacky, so I'm going to be using this one here. Alright, so this is what we've got so far. I like the little lace peeking at the bottom, and I think I'm gonna add some more decoration down here somewhere. I don't really like the flowers now that I look at it. I think I'm done with this one for now, and let's start on another one. So next I want to decorate this envelope really quickly, and I already have an idea of what I want to do because I did this once already before, but it was a different colored envelope. I want to stamp with this Distress Oxide, and I'm using one of my Melody Raw stamps, and let's do this. I think I want to do offside here. I didn't stamp that great, but that's okay. I'm gonna try and stamp the remaining ink on the back. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's not bad. So I really like how it looks. I added some vintage book page, like a scrap of that, and you have like, you see the aging on the edge here, and then just some trim, some vintage flower trim, and then this is just like a piece of printable, and then this gold rickrack that I got at Target many moons ago. So I really like how it looks so far. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. So I just want to show you what I did off camera to this envelope. I changed it once again. I really didn't like the blue stamped flowers, so I covered them up, and I remembered I had this blue vintage wallpaper that I recently purchased, so I decided to cover it up with that, and then it adds, you know, it ties in some of the blue from the front, and it actually matches it a little nicer. And then I put some book page on top. I think it ties nicely with the front as well, and it says here love poems and stuff like that, so I thought that was really cute, and I feel like it ties in nicely. I just really didn't like how those flowers looked, so I prefer this a lot more. Alright, so I'm back to this envelope, and I want to finish the back. I just want to cover this spot over here, so I'm going to be adding these little scraps down. So anyways, I hope you guys are crafting along with me while watching this video, or at least it's giving you some ideas of how to alter envelopes or book pages or anything that you may have in your stash. So let's see, how do I want to put this? So that's the back of this envelope. I think this one so far is my favorite of the two that I made. All right, so let's move on to this envelope here. This is the one that I turned into a top loading pocket. I've kind of put some stuff aside that I may want to try and use. So I have this like really shiny white paper. It's like shimmery, and I had embossed it with this embossing folder. So I just tore it, and I think it would look nice here. And then I was thinking of maybe adding this lace on top I'm not sure which direction if I want. Okay, let's see the vision. Okay, so this is gonna be folded over this part. And then I love these are my go-to, and again, these both are gonna be in my upcoming fall kits, so definitely check out for that. I made a little notch, but now I can always cover it up, that's fine. So I was thinking that I could maybe layer some of these, or one of these, or both of these on top somewhere. I do like the side here as well. Ooh, decisions. I kind of like that. Ooh, I think I like that more. Okay, I'm gonna do that and then add something over here on the side. So let me just start gluing this down. I think for this one, I'm gonna use my runner instead of glue stick. I'm just trying to see if I like that under, or maybe this green digital from Amity Bloom. I think I like the green more, so let me just rip this. When I'm working with lace, I like to use the aqua because lace is a little bit more like open weave or whatever you want to call it. So the fabric one dries a little tacky, which is great and strong, but so this one dries clear, and yeah, it'll be better. In case you're new to my channel, I love using Tombow, and I also have a coupon code below if you're interested in trying some out for yourself. It's for Canada and US only, and you get 30% off of their website. Everything will be linked in the description below. And I've been working with Tombow for many, many years. I absolutely love them. And I always say that I use the aqua for embellishments like lace, fabric, you know, buttons, stuff like that. And when it comes to adhering paper, I like to use the Tombow Mono, the green bottle, because it just dries flexible, whereas I find, in my opinion, when you use it for paper to paper, it dries warped and hard. So that is just what I've learned throughout the years. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Sorry about that. I just added these two little strips up here. So let me work on the tag now. Liking this image here, and I want to use it for something, so I thought it'd be really nice to have it like peek out of the window. Okay, so now I'm gonna try and like rip around it to get it perfect. So I think I want to do some stamping, and I'm going to use my Versamark. So I have these two scripty fonts. I think I like the German one here. If you don't know, Versamark can be used for embossing. However, it's also a watermark. Well, it's mainly a watermark stamp. So if you just use it as is, it should create a watermark look. So it's like tone on tone. And I think that would be really nice. I'm really hoping my ink pad is still sticky for this. Oh, it worked. Yay. Ooh, that's nice. That's so cool. Okay, it's not really showing. It's there, but it's not really showing because it's so light, the paper. But it did show really nicely on this brown one, so that's perfect. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Before I add the trim, I'm gonna go in and add a little eyelet. So I just added this one here, this one, and then these two here. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there is some watermarking here. You can see it. It's very subtle, but it's nice. Okay, so I like how this looks so far. I'm really loving this tag actually. So let's add the bow. Loving this. I keep adding more and more, but I'm loving this. I think I'm gonna stop here now. I think it's so pretty. I like the pop of that aqua, really pretty. So I think this is it. I have like just a bit of washi tape that I'm just wanting to use. I added some here and I folded it over, and then I added that little piece from there over here. So it all ties in nicely together. Now let me put the tag in. I really love the back of the tag. I think it's so pretty. So I love this whole envelope. This is definitely my favorite one so far. So pretty. All right, let's make one more envelope. Once again, I thought I was filming, but I wasn't. I just added this piece of tissue paper up here to kind of balance the bottom and the top. So I need to put something up here, and I'm thinking I like the white lace, but I don't know if I want it up there or like here. But now I feel like I need to cover something here because this is a little odd. So I think I like this envelope the way it is. I think I'm gonna stop here. So I did remove this from here. I just didn't like it. I thought I boxed in the envelope, so I did remove that. And I unfortunately had a little accident here because the envelope got stuck to the paper I was using to glue everything down. So part of the paper was like torn off, so I had to cover that up, and I just repeated the lace and the flower trim back here. And if I'm being honest with you, I think I like the back of the envelope a lot more than the front, and it just looks really pretty and soft and airy. So here are the 4 finished envelopes. I think they're so cute. I can't wait to start using them. So this is the first one we made, and I'm just going to show you again really quickly what they look like. And this is so much fun. Like, I can just sit here and do this for hours. So I hope you enjoy this idea and tutorial, and give these a try. I'm sure you all have some vintage or new envelopes in your stash. And then we made this one together. I absolutely love this one. It's so pretty. I like the cluster here. I really like this glittery ribbon there, so pretty. And then here's the other one that has a tag, and I think this is my favorite from the whole bunch. I just really love this big piece of lace here, and again, I feel like I can always add more. Like, I can go in and do something like this where I add a bulb pin and then some beads, or I can go back in and add some buttons and some star gems. These are my favorite. I love using them so much, so I can always go back and add more to them. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it like this. And I really do love the tag we created together. I also really love the way the back looks. So pretty. And this is the back of the envelope. Again, a lot more you can add here, but also you can add a photo here if you're using it in your junk journal. This is also really fun for pen pal mail. If you want to do a really fun little letter, you can always alter the envelope. And then I think this is my like second favorite envelope. I really love the back. I think it's so pretty. I like the front as well, and again, you can always add more to it. Like, I can add something here like a cluster or a flower. Maybe I can add a flower die cut. Speaking of always adding more, I'm definitely going to be adding this flower here. I think it looks so nice. Okay, there we go. How pretty! This is perfect. It ties the envelope together. It matches the back. I really love the added touch that flower gives. So perfect. That one is now officially complete. So I also wanted to show you this altered envelope that I created. I'm not sure which tutorial is going to come first, this or the envelope one, but I have a junk journal with me video coming soon, and so I just want to show you how I altered this one as well. It's super cute. I used similar scraps, but I also used a vintage children's book page. So this is another idea of how you can use your altered envelopes. You can use them in a junk journal spread as well. So this is such a fun project. You can just put on some music or a show and just play with your scraps and just alter some envelopes. It's a lot of fun, very therapeutic as well, and I really enjoy this. So I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more junk journaling content and tutorials. And let me know in the comments which one's your favorite. I'd love to hear from you as well. And yeah, if you recreate this project, please tag me, show me. I'd love to see the altered envelopes you guys make. So yeah. Alright everyone, take care, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!